whole ball. Where's it? I go to Starbucks. Crop hunting. DNA! So tonight we're starting with DNA. DNA stands for that thing, right there. It's made out of three things: sugar, base, and phosphate. There are four kinds of bases. There's adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. And there are two pairs that originate from that. There's AT, there's an apple in a tree, and then there's garage and car. The garage is in the car, GC. DNA also has this thing called genetic code, which basically enslaves your brain to do whatever the master race wants. Master Doggo. DNA! Today we're learning about chromosomes. So, a chromosome is a pack of coiled up DNA. Now, if you don't remember from earlier in the video, you're horrible. But a normal strand of DNA is going to look something like that. This DNA will look like this, because it's having a stroke, just like my dad. We need to pay for the bills. Anyway, what was I talking about? A chromosome has one DNA strand that contains thousands of gene codes, which we also talked about earlier. And a chromosome is made up of two chromatids, and they're joined together by the centromere. And something I might have forgotten to mention, all this stuff happens in the powerhouse of the cell, the slave master, you know him, you know him, the nucleus. Yeah!
Howdy. Today we're learning about mitosis. It's asexual reproduction. It's when you go from one cell and you make two cells, okay? It's quick and it's independent, okay? And it's to grow and repair. So if you cut yourself accidentally, and your skin cells go bye-bye, it makes new skin cells, okay? It's not for reproduction. So you have PMAT, but there's also an I. Okay, so it's IPMAT, but nobody talks about I, but I lives matter, okay? So, interphase, that's what the I is. So, it's the growth phase and it's DNA duplicates. It's like when you were born, and you grew up, okay? And you're a little child now, okay? 2, prophase, okay? That is the cell starts preparing for the split, okay, and the nucleus is still there, okay. So that's like when your parents argued a lot, okay. So, boom, metaphase, okay. That's in the middle. M is for middle. Okay. So the chromosomes line up in the middle. Boom, middle. Okay, and there's no more nucleus. So that's like when parents are arguing a lot, and your mom moves all your stuff. Moves all your dad's stuff to the front of the house because she's about to kick him out, okay? So then, boom, anaphase, okay? That is A for away. So that's chromosomes separate and move to opposite sides of the cell getting ready to split. So that's like your mom moving her stuff to this side of the house and your mom kicking your dad's stuff out of the house. And then telophase is T for 2. So the cell forms nuclear membranes. That's when your mom replaces the logs. Alright, and then you have cytokinesis, which is when your mom finally files for divorce and the membranes, they pinch and they split apart and you have 2 new cells. Just like you have 2 new houses now.
I am one cell.
Now we are 2 cells. Alright, meiosis. 2 things you gotta know. You got an egg, okay? It's not like the egg you eat. Oh, I knew that, don't I? It's not like the egg you eat. It's like an egg that's a cell. And you have a sperm, which the egg and the sperm slap together and they make a child, okay? But first, those are gametes. You got your egg and the sperm. Those are gametes, okay? So both of those, they're not genetically identical. So they have different genes. So they each have 23 chromosomes. That's called a haploid. And they each have 22 regular chromosomes and then 1 gender chromosome, or sex chromosome, whatever. And then you have, so when they slap together, they have a diploid, which is all 46 chromosomes. So it's like, so then you have, and then it makes a zygote, which is a fertilized cell. That develops into an embryo, and the 46 chromosomes meet and connect and make a child. So you have a sperm, no, that's an egg, and then you have a sperm. and then it attaches to the egg, and it becomes a zygote. And then that becomes a fetus, which it becomes an embryo, and it becomes a fetus, which is a child. Boom, child. So, the fetus. Boom. Okay, so that's that. Now it's different from regular cell mitosis because it happens twice. So it's PMAT, and then another PMAT. So it's PMAT with an I. So it's like an iPad, but with PMAT. So, yeah, that happens. Yeehaw.
So last but not least, we're dealing with Gene. As you can see, this is my wonderful drawing of Gene wearing jeans. That's not the point. A gene is a gene code, and one DENA equals all genes. And that's not important though. What is important is that a gene code is made up of pairs and bases, and they're carried on the DENA molecule. Gotta remember that. That's a question kids miss on their test. Gotta remember that. Anyway, each DNA molecule contains a lot of these. Anyway, the basic physical and functional units of hereditary are also found in the genes. I'm taking too long. Daniel's giving me looks. Replication, when a cell divides and new cells are produced, so another gene, but it's not as high. What? And DNA copies itself, so parent, offspring, genetic code, and the parent DNA. The parent DNA. Parent DNA unzips, and then bada bing, bada boom, nitrogen bases and the nucleus pairs with the unzipped side, so that side of the DNA, and then two new DNAs are formed.
It's reproduction time! Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Got told peacock! Woo! Hey Dad, where did that come from?